Hey everyone, this is Jane Haidar, a.k.a. Spidey Fan 101, and I know I've been absent from the channel for a little bit now. Um, Firstly, my charging cord for my computer has been acting up, so that's why I have it on right now because I used a different charger, but currently at 11%, so clearly it's not doing much. But once I get that settled, then I'll be more active. But I'm still making um, new plans for the YouTube channel and everything. So um, I didn't forget. I'm still, doing stuff behind the scenes, planning for the future of the channel. So don't worry about that. Um, Also, in regards to the Marvel series, yes, I am still working on it. I know it's taking a while to get to the next part, but trust me, trust me, we'll get there. We'll get there. Just have to get through some hurdles first, and we'll get there. But to get to the point, so that my laptop doesn't die on me. Today we have the trailer for Daredevil season 4, aka Daredevil Born Again. Now, been waiting for this day for a long time. Now, as I've said so many times before, I love the Defender saga. Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, The Punisher, and most recently, Echo. I love the Defender saga with all my heart, and I love the characters that have been introduced by that saga. And they mean so much to me. And while Daredevil, even if I have viewers here that are longtime viewers, I've said it many times before. Even though Daredevil has not been my favorite Defender Saga show, it never has been. It has either been Jessica Jones or Iron Fist. It was always at the top three. It was always in the top three. So for me, seeing this show come back, it's really nice to see. And I can't wait to see what they have in store here. I could talk all the live long day and speculate, you know um how it ties into Echo and everything, or what things it'll bring, what old plot elements it will bring back. But why speculate about that right now when we can just get into the trailer and see what they've got? And hopefully it's different from the Comic Con trailer, because I already saw that, as I said months ago. So let's see what they got. Three, two, one.
Thank you for finding the time.
Whoa!
I will admit, it's not entirely unpleasant seeing you again.
Really? Okay.
A lot of time has passed. By the look of it, you've come up in the world. I could say the same about you. The mayor serves his city. I can see you're not entirely convinced. Can you blame me? I can't shake the feeling that you're gaming the system.
Of course he
Why
is.
did you stop being a vigilante? The line was crossed. It's hard to come to terms
A
with the
line was
violent nature.
crossed. What line?
Hating the power it has over us.
Oh! Poindexter!
Go unchecked. Sometimes peace needs to be broken. The chaos must reign.
Yeah, Frank!
I'm not going to hash it down.
Punish is back!
I was raised to believe in grace.
Karen. Oh my gosh. White Tiger, okay.
Oh, I was also raised
But who are these masked people?
to believe in retribution.
Oh! Wow. That was that was shorter than I expected. But that was kind of washing over me. I'm not going to lie. Um for the first time ever, I don't know if I've ever done this with a trailer reaction, but I think I need to watch it again. All right, here we go.
Thank you for finding the time.
Ow!
Oh, I will admit,
That was crazy. How Kingpin just grabbed whoever that was and kick move, like from right along, kick move in the air. That was crazy. Oh my gosh.
it's not entirely unpleasant seeing you again.
What do you mean it's not entirely unpleasant? You guys have been going at this for like 3 seasons of television. Well, technically 2 seasons of television. But still, it's crazy.
A lot of time.
One thing I will say though, I love like the up I don't know. I'm a bit torn on the upgraded visuals, if you want to call them upgraded, because um a lot of what I loved about the original seasons is that it looked very natural. Like it looked like, because they filmed in like real world locations, it felt it felt down to earth. Like it felt more grounded because you could tell it was placed in reality. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't feel placed in reality here, but you could definitely tell that the budget was upped. And so, with that, there are a lot more grander shots than there used to be. There's a lot more like filtering and different cameras being used. And, there's more of that, filming techniques that most Marvel Studio stuff uses nowadays. So for me, seeing that paired with Daredevil, it's gonna have to be a bit of an adjustment period. I'm not gonna lie, but I do like how it looks. I do like how it looks a lot.
Past. By the look of it, you've come up in the world. I
Foggy
can
and
say the
Karen,
same about you.
and I know for a fact, because I even thought it when I saw the teaser that they played at D23 this past summer. That is the exact same diner that Matt and Elektra talked when they were first like talking to each other again, which is a really cool detail to have. But again, when it comes to the filmmaking style that I'm talking about, like when you compare both scenes, it's kind of like night and day, like in terms of the difference in filmmaking. So I find that's interesting.
A mayor serves his city. I can see
Man.
you're not entirely convinced. Can you blame me? I can't shake the feeling that you're gaming the system.
Of course he is.
Why did you stop being a vigilante? The line was crossed.
Now, this is an interesting one. Why did he stop being a vigilante? Because a line was crossed. What line? Did Matt um did Matt mistakenly get somebody killed? Did Matt, you know, did Matt mess up? Is it something to do with a villain? Maybe the return of Point Dexter, maybe something bad happened to where things that, and then we see his mask falling from the sky, or we see his cowl, I mean, falling from the sky here, with a horn taken off. So literally, this could literally be anything. Who really knows right now? But it's interesting to see, like, what do you mean, Matt? What happened? What happened in the time we haven't seen you? What's going on? But yeah, and it's also like, why did you stop being a vigilante? But he hasn't. He still hasn't fully stopped, because we saw him in She-Hulk with the yellow variation of his outfit. So clearly he didn't really stop. But I guess he stopped for a while, stopped for a minute. Is interesting. But that's something we're gonna have to speculate a lot more on in the coming months. Yeah.
It's hard to come to terms with their violent nature.
Yeah.
It's the power.
Okay, so Hector Ayala is just a straight up killer in the MCU, which is interesting. And then, seeing how brutal he is with these people, and then seeing how Matt is just getting brutalized here. Um, which I didn't mention it in the first part of the series, but literally, or in the post, but in the trailer, like in the trailer that was put in the sizzle reel, and in the leaked footage from the D23 footage, Matt Murdock is doing something with Kamala's dad, with Abu. So I'm like, what is that about? But I like that they're having those ties between, the grandfather of street level stuff in the MCU, that being Daredevil, and someone who in the MCU is fairly new to the scene, like Kamala. So, that's really cool to see. But what's going on? Like, maybe he's trying to help them out with finding a new home because of the Marvels, and how their home was damaged and everything. Maybe that's what's going on. But it was crazy to see him in the trailer just out of nowhere. It was really cool though. But the brutalization here is wild.
It has over us.
Oh, point Dexter. Now, the thing is,
Over us.
where on earth are they taking him? This has to be, because this can't be immediately after season 3, because after season 3, well, technically I guess it can be, because after what happened in the penthouse and how everything just kind of went crazy and off the wall, not to mention how he was impersonating Daredevil. I mean, well, he probably wouldn't be arrested for that, but he would definitely be arrested for trying to make an attempt on Wilson Fisk's life. So, maybe it takes place for that, or maybe it takes place after his comeback, and he does whatever he does in his revenge on Matt, and they find him and they arrest him. Now the thing is, he's seriously like held up. So I'm wondering, what if they're like taking him like to the raft or something? I don't think it's going to be that major, but like, what if?
This city can't go unchecked.
Then there's some kind of riot going on.
Sometimes peace needs to be broken.
Matt's new girlfriend,
Must reign.
Vanessa. And then the return of MCU Frank Castle. My goodness, this is going to be, this is going to be great, man. Let me tell you. I've always loved John Bernthal as the Punisher, and his TV show is incredible. So, seeing him back here, Oh man, it gets me giddy. I'm telling you right now. Oh man, I can't wait to see him in action again. Oh, it's gonna be great. And then the obvious question of what he's been doing since the end of his show, because his show ended by him basically, fully being the Punisher, being exonerated of all his crimes because of, taking down Billy Russo. And so, what's happened since then? Because he literally looks exactly like he did at the start of his show. Kind of like long hair, big beard, and then he's probably gonna shave it off again and cut his hair again. Actually, I think he should keep his hair like that because he looks more like his comic counterpart who has longer hair. I always thought that even with the original show, but we know that he cuts his hair again. So, anyway, it's really cool. It's really cool to see him again.
Am I putting the hatchet down?
And then, for what purpose are Matt and Frank working together this time? Because in the set photos, we saw them fighting off what appeared to be like cops. And then we know there's going to be a subplot where Frank is taking down cops that are wearing his skull unjustly. So, we know that's happening. But besides that, what other motive is there for them to join forces again? I'm curious to see that.
I was raised to believe in
Karen.
grace.
Now, who are those people? And who are the. Now, White Tiger, the costume, they were definitely trying to. Replicate the costume style that the Defender Saga would usually do. But that one I think is a little too, you know. I mean, it's okay for the moment, but yeah. Also, I'm trying to speed this up because my laptop is now at 2%. But also, who are these masked guards that are just these masked guys that are just beating everybody up? That's crazy.
I was also raised
Ow!
to
Muse.
believe in retribution.
Oh! Broken arm. And one other interesting fact that I learned just a little bit ago is that the Daredevil logo that they're using now is still the same one, but they just straightened it, which I think is really cool. I didn't I it took me a while to notice that, but yeah. Um so yeah, phenomenal trailer, definitely worth the wait. I obviously can't wait. Again, you guys know how much I love the Defenders saga, and I can't wait to see with Daredevil season 4, aka Daredevil Born Again, the defend and Echo, of course, which I also loved. I didn't get to talk about it on here, but I mean, besides the series that I'm doing, but I love that show too, and I can't wait to see the Defender saga start up again in this new era, and to see these characters again. And just starting off with Daredevil, which whose show I love very much, and the character I love very much, especially the MCU iteration. Bringing along MCU Frank Castle as well, who I also love, and just continuing the story, furthering the story of not only the Defender saga but also Daredevil's story. So I can't wait to see it, and let's get it. I am Jaden Hadar, aka Spidey Fan 101, saying peace.